common, actually. I've seen more and more of those the last few years. So the goal here is to educate people, for people to take in charge of their life so they can get better naturally. So I do believe, from a holistic point of view, that the body can and will heal itself when you provide the right nutrition to the body. And today we're going to talk about fatty liver, like I said, and it is estimated that about 30% of the population in the US suffer from fatty liver. So it's a big number, actually. I was surprised to read about this. So that means that 1 in 3 people is dealing with some type of fatty liver. So fatty liver, it's really simple, actually, when it comes to the cause. When it comes to a holistic point of view, is sugar. Okay, so we know that alcohol is known to cause fatty liver, so that's why we know about alcoholic fatty liver. But now we talk about non-alcoholic fatty liver. So people like us who develop fatty liver. So that was surprising back then, because we thought that alcohol can cause that, but we know that food can actually cause fatty liver, and sugar, specifically fructose, is the main factor causing liver. Fructose is a sugar that only your liver can process. No other parts of the body can process that, just fructose. So if you eat fructose, it has to go to the liver. And then what happens is your liver transforms this fructose into fatty acid, triglyceride. And if you eat too much fructose, this fat stays in the liver, or it's stuck into your liver, causing fatty liver. Okay, fructose is from different things, actually, and the most common source, or the major source causing fatty liver, is high fructose corn syrup. We all heard about it, how this sugar is bad, it's toxic, and we've been using it for decades, actually, because it's cheap, it's made from corn. So it's typically a 55% fructose and 45% glucose. So there has quite a bit of fructose in it. So it's actually toxic for your liver, because when you eat it or drink it, because high fructose corn syrup is used in sodas, so it's even worse when you actually drink it. So when you drink it, that fructose goes straight into your liver, causing a burden onto your liver and causing congestion into the liver. So your liver is just impacted and stressed by this amount of fructose, and your liver just makes fat out of it, and the fat stays into your liver. So if you have triglyceride, I'm sure if you go see your doctor, they run some blood work and they look at your triglyceride. So triglyceride is an indication that you eat too much sugar, okay? Because your body transforms sugar like fructose into triglyceride, and these triglyceride molecules are being transported throughout your body via different carriers like LDL and HDL. So triglyceride, people are a bit confused about it, that when I talk about is it's not a fat issue. It's not because you eat too much fat, it's because you eat too much sugar. Fructose is the main one. So like I said, high fructose corn syrup is a really important source. And they have all the other sugars, right? The white table sugar and agave. Okay, agave is the second major cause of fatty liver that I see clinically. Is one of the reasons is agave is about 80-90% fructose. So it has even more fructose than high fructose corn syrup. So it's even worse to me. So we use a lot of that sugar or the syrup. You actually can burden your liver. And I see that quite a bit in the vegan communities, because they tend to use agave. And I've seen quite a bit of those coming in, and they use agave, and they saw that you have stressed liver. It was because of this fructose overload on the liver. Okay, so these are the main reasons that people will have fatty liver. It is, at the end of the day, a sugar issue. It is not a fat issue. Sometimes people are a bit confused, because we talk about fatty livers, they believe it's because you eat too much fat. It's actually the opposite. So if you look at back in the days, decades ago, we didn't have any fatty liver actually, and we used to eat much more fat than today. Okay, so fat is actually another cause of it. So when you have fatty liver, you have all kind of problems from it. You may not feel it, okay, but over time you would have problems. It is believed that if you have a 10, 15 pounds to lose around the midsection, the waist, most likely you have fatty liver or you will get fatty liver. Because this midsection is the fat that actually can cause health problems and can actually stress your liver. So your liver, as you know, is the main organ of filtration in the body. Okay, so when you have fatty liver, fat into the liver, it actually impacts the filtration, the function of the liver. You can have all sorts of problems. You can have itchy skin, yellow eyes. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Rashes, eczema, hormonal issues, thyroid problem, bloating, swelling in the abdomen, swelling in the legs, for example. And for men, you may actually have some breasts. Okay, so these are different symptoms that you could have from fatty liver. So, like I said, your liver is involved in filtrating toxins. So when your liver is not working, all those toxins are not being properly eliminated through the detox pathways. So those toxins hang around, they stay in your body, causing damage to your organs. It can cause damage to your gut, causing leaky gut, for example, or inflammation in the gut, IBS, for example, or Crohn's disease. And so on and so on. So on the other side, your liver is also involved in regulating hormones. Okay, that's why I said that one of the symptoms of fatty liver is thyroid problem. So your liver controls how much hormones there is in your bloodstream. So if your liver is not able to properly flush out the estrogen, progesterone, or T4, T3, testosterone, so over time you have hormonal imbalances. And one of the main things that I see is estrogen dominance. So meaning that your body makes estrogen, but your liver is not able to flush it, to get rid of the excess of estrogen. And over time, you have what we call estrogen dominance, which is a vicious cycle because estrogen dominance leads to more weight gain, which leads to worsening of the fatty liver, and your liver gets worse and is not working as much. And so it's really a downward spiral that gets worse and worse and worse. So all those different things can be helped by fixing the fatty liver. So what you need to do first is to cut out sugar. Make sure there's no sugar. Typically, I recommend a low-carb paleo diet to people with fatty liver, and it works really good because you don't have the grains, you don't have the carbs, you don't have the fructose, the sugar coming into your diet. And then I recommend a few things. Some people will do like coffee enema, which is a really, really nice way to actually flush your liver out of the fats, the fat molecules. So you may want to do some of that. And I recommend, for example, some vegetables like artichoke. Artichoke is great to help with your liver, for example. Everything that is cruciferous, green, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, spinach, for example, garlic is also really, really good for your liver. I really like using dandelion extracts, herbs, or teas. You can drink that. You can take some of it. Milk thistle might be beneficial as well. So these are different ways you can help your liver to eliminate the fats stuck into the liver. So as a matter of fact, I had this patient, she came to me, and the only thing that was wrong with a fatty liver actually was pretty enlarged. So there was quite a bit of inflammation. And the main cause was actually for her, when we look at the diet, was Dr. Pepper. Okay, she was really addicted to Dr. Pepper. So she would drink multiple once a day. All the sugar she would drink, she didn't realize that it would impact the liver. So there was so much inflammation in the body that her CRP, which is a blood work you can do to look at the inflammation, was really, 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 really high, one of the highest I've seen. So what we did for her is we started to work on the addiction, why she was addicted. So we started to fix her deficiencies, her mineral imbalances. We started to help your liver with some herbal extract, like I said, with like artichoke, and so on and so on. In her case, we specifically use a supplements from Standard Process. It's called Liverplex. So Liverplex is really wonderful to fix your liver, actually. Really, really nice supplements that they put together. One of the reasons of it is Liverplex is really high in vitamin A. So it's a liver-based supplement. And you really need the real vitamin A, the one that you get from animal proteins, not from vegetables, because that's beta carotene. It's not the same for the liver. So the liver really needs a lot of vitamin A. So you can go to 5 to 10,000 units a day to really regenerate and help healing your liver. So this is what we did for her, is we gave her a Liverplex, some good vitamin A, and then her liver started to go back to normal. And now there's no fatty liver. She lost 30 plus pounds, and their CRP is back to normal. So this is what happens when you actually heal the body naturally, when you provide what your body needs, and when you cut out the poison, the food that your body doesn't like. Okay. So one final note is vitamin A, like I said, is really important. So the best sources is eggs, good quality eggs coming from pasture-fed chicken that has a really bright yellow yolk. That has a lot of vitamin A. Cod liver oil has a lot of vitamin A as well. And liver. Liver is the main source of vitamin A, the best source. So these are the main foods that you can eat as well to help your liver to fix itself. If you have any question about fatty liver and how to fix your liver, let me know. You can write a comment. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.